Bitcoin making a really nice hourly move on this chart, but I have some concerns I want to talk about in this video. Some, I think, important areas that Bitcoin is literally testing right now, and I want to explain each concern. I want to lead with this, though. This is Bitcoin on the daily chart. I just want to lead with the fact that I am incredibly bullish right now on Bitcoin and crypto. This is a pivot happening. I've been talking about that a lot, from bear to bull. But as we start looking at this move, this is Bitcoin on the hourly. This is colliding with some different things happening right now. Number one, as we open these markets, or our markets get ready to open, I should say, stock futures fall on Wednesday as investors process inflation. That's number one, as Bitcoin is moving up. That's number one concern. Number two concern is we go over here. This is the US dollar currency index, also on an hourly chart. You can see trending up. Now, there's a bullish play on this chart that I'm going to touch on the second half of this video. But as Bitcoin's going up, US dollar currency index going up as well, which isn't always really the case, right? Usually when we see US dollar currency index trending up, we see risk on, like Bitcoin, trending down. So that's weird. Now, the other thing is this. We go over here to a Bitcoin 6-hour chart. Note the bottom of the screen, this volume trending down. That's a concern. So all of these things colliding together, setting up Bitcoin for potential failure in the short term. And failure in the short term, in my view, is not a bad thing. It's a normal thing. And I want to show you what that looks like on the charts. Real quick, this is a clip from yesterday's video. Check this out. We could see even more bullish hopium offered if Bitcoin makes a move, not only to the 20-day moving average resistance around 22,700, 22,800, but also this lower high resistance area. So bullish hopium being offered. This was just yesterday, and the bullish hopium has been offered. If we zoom in now on the daily chart, and I say bullish hopium because I open my chart. I open my charts on TradingView on my phone. I see Bitcoin moving. I see the hourly. I get all like, here we go. Let's do this. But let's remind ourselves, this is the data. Swing high to swing low. Here's the bullish hopium look. It is the move to the 20-day moving average resistance. And you can see there it is. That's all that's happening right now. So there's been no bullish confirmation is my point. We wait for that. And if there is bullish confirmation, Bitcoin explodes through this resistance area, this lower high resistance area, that 786 line around 23,600, the 618 line around 23,160, and we have the 20-day moving average right around $22,700 to $800 or so. It's a huge resistance area for Bitcoin. If it breaks those areas, I think it'll likely be off the back of this chart, the US dollar currency index actually failing at its own lower high. And I'm really zoomed out on the hourly, but you can just see this swing high back here is January. So this is beginning of January down up to a Fibonacci retracement resistance. If the US dollar currency index fails right here, actually starts coming down, S&P 500 kind of defies markets. It's in this lower high structure. If this defies markets and opens green today, starts trending upwards, we might get an awesome explosive move on the Bitcoin charts, and we might break these confirmation areas. But for me, as I look at these charts, I like to be careful because we have resistance at the 20-day, resistance at the lower high area. And if we go to that 6-hour chart, once again, it's that volume trending down, which could be a concern, especially as we have, and this is how I see the charts, this is what I see happening, kind of this structure happening, right? Left shoulder, which is this bullish move to the upside and then back down. We have this another bullish move. So it's kind of a tug of war, bulls versus bear. All the way here, the head, back down, bear stepping in. The bull's stepping in right now. That's what's happening right now. And it's kind of like, will the bears step in? Will things like US dollar currency index start rising even more? Will S&P 500, will the stock market fall? If so, Bitcoin potentially putting in a right shoulder breakout target just below 20,000, around 19,500, $400 to $500. The reason why that's so notable is if we go over here to the daily chart, and we're kind of zoomed in, look at what's below Bitcoin. We have the 50-day right around 20,600, and we have the 200-day around 19,700. These are those moving averages which make complete sense for Bitcoin to revisit. So remember, at the end of the day, this is a story we're tracking, and we've been tracking this. We've been waiting for consolidation to happen, simply even mentally allowing it to happen, just being cool with it. And I am cool with it as we do pivot from bear to bull. And that would look like the 20-day moving average failing, which it has, And you can even see the pullback to the 20-day, which is happening right now. Big test. Not saying the bulls are going to fail, but I think it's wise to be prepared for failure, because if it does happen, we have these moving averages down here in this range, right above 20,000, right below 20,000, huge area of support to track for Bitcoin. And all the while, the 6-hour chart kind of really playing into that story as well. So this is what I'm watching on Bitcoin right now. A lot to say in this video, all before the stock market even opens. So this could change very quickly as you're watching this video. But either way, I just want to do an update as we start this day, as we begin this day. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please hit that like button. It means a lot to me. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I'll see you in the next video. God bless.